So, first and foremost, thank you very much to Bethesda for giving me a copy of the game. I got my copy of the game via Keymailer, which is a site where I always go to for keys, to be honest. If I don't get them through the Yogscast and 4th Floor, then Keymailer is usually the place I go to. It's just a website where you sign up, you punch in your details from Twitch and YouTube, and then basically you can request a key and they can decide on the developer's end or the, you know, the PR company's end if they want to go with you. So it's pretty simple. So let's get started. Let's do this thing. Starfield, all I know about Starfield is the very little bit that I saw at the Xbox Showcase quite some time ago. And then I also, I've seen little snippets of people's live streams, but I've generally been trying to keep away from it. All I know is Bethesda, it's RPG, it's space, which I'm very excited about. I feel like I almost need the echo on for this. It feels necessary. Now, hello, test. Okay, yeah, nice. Right then, am I doing anything yet? Have I got control?
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule.
Don't die.
Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
It was going to be one of two generic
Mine
things,
is
wasn't
just
it?
like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Credits.
Yeah, totally. It's just like
How long do you think it's going to take until the real world runs on credits, by the way? I've always wondered about
Very
this.
helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine.
Because it seems to come up in any futuristic, you know, setting. And it's in a lot of digital
That's why I keep
settings
him
as well.
around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle
Oh, I can move the camera now. Good.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
One of the first things I want to turn off is motion blur, because I can
There are
already
worse lives.
somewhat see it.
You know,
I'm never
most
a fan.
Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
I'm a
Group hug
dusty.
now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, so very quickly, let me just see if there's a motion blur. Display. Ay, there's a lot of options. Motion blur off. That's pretty much the only one that I ever, really toggle.
Okay,
Cool.
let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestock Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Free of red tape. Ugh. Look at this one over here. Albert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per
Damn.
minute, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What
How
do we
old's this
say,
dude?
Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes it's like, I don't know. I feel like at the beginning of some games, I'd like a little bit of world building, but really mundane admin conversation just doesn't quite do it for me. You know what I mean?
Dusty, come on. With me. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
So I've got a cutter. Where am I headed? Oh, I'm cutting this stuff down. All right. Off to work we go. And the slow walking, yeah. Unless slow walking is accompanied by really engaging conversation, then, yeah. Then it's usually a hard pass from me. Tempted to actually move down the sensitivity on my mouse just a teensy bit. Nice. What happens if he's doing it and then I walk in line of it?
Got anyone else to bother?
I love that he's purposely moving it away from me. That's quite funny.
Well, we're up.
I'm trying to get my legs chopped off here. Going to actually perish. Oh, here we go. What's happening? I'm not sure I trust whatever is about to occur.
Scanner's reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
Oh god, don't see spiking gravity and then big spikes above you.
We're after? It'll read
I mean, I guess a spike in gravity would hold you down, but then I'm worried that it would drag those things down as well.
It's just another job.
Just gonna get out the other end of it. Okay, I do have a sprint on me. That's good. It's very grainy, the image. I don't know what my video settings are on. Let me just quickly check. Display. I've got everything on high. Interesting. Have I got VSync on? Yeah, I don't mind VSync being on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there.
Yeah, whatever. I'm surprised they didn't do that thing where when I ran away from her, it then transitioned the audio to me. Do I have a flashlight? Or you make...
Still getting weird gravity readings.
Do I have a torch?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, nah.
Just keep going.
Okay. They're making me run in the dark.
You see anything?
Use the cutter to break the mineral deposit. I don't know what it is I'm looking at. It looks like something from like the Assassin's Creed sort of side of things. Oh my god! The whole thing's a simulation. And we've just seen it.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
Nope.
Any of this look familiar?
Nice. All right, cool. Let's do it. Personnel record. So what's this? Oh, are these all different presets? Okay, cool. I mean, do I just pick just something random? Oh, there you go. That looked like me. Where was that? Okay, it kind of looks like me. Right, let's give it a go. In fact, it looks more like me than I anticipated. Body type 1 or 2. I'll go for body type 1. Walk style. Honestly, I kind of prefer the strut rather than like the I've definitely not skipped leg day kind of vibe. Oh wait, can you actually move these dials? Oh wait, okay, let's be a bit truer to life, shall we? This is certainly truer to life. How heavy can I go? Yeah, I would say this is probably truer to life right now. I'm a chonky boy at the moment, so we'll go from there. God damn, it really puts the weight in my chin though, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Hold on a minute. I want to be heavy, but can I move these other ones? So wait, what are the different ones about? Oh, wait, this is the only one that we're moving. Okay, maybe that's a bit more like it. I look like Buzz Lightyear, and thanks. I hope you realise all these comments you're making are just casually roasting me IRL right now. So, there you go. Head shape. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, wait. There you can sort of start to alter where the weight actually sits. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. Hairstyles, yeah. Actually, let me check the hairstyles. What we got? What am I feeling? I mean, I'm kind of feeling number 9. 9's alright. 9's a bit generic though, isn't it? I would, if I could pull that off, I would in real life. I don't think I've got that in me. I mean, that one's pretty true to... I mean, maybe not quite the fade. I don't think I've ever had a fade like that in my life. Honestly, that's... no, maybe not the Bieber cut. If it had a slightly more of a fringe up, then I would have gone for it. I tell you what, that's frightening how much that is... that is like me right now. I've got a bit more going on the sideburns. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I like this. Just going to change the hair colour up though to get to more of like a... maybe not quite white, but... like a mousy blonde. I mean, like that Simpsons yellow was not the one. Yeah, to be honest, that'll do. I like that. Facial hair colour. Do we want to move that along at all? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Background. Right, let's see. Oh, God, there's a lot of options. Jesus. So these are all going to have different buffs and negatives then. Okay, so... we've got fitness, ballistics, what is gastronomy? Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients, and there is almost no limit to the delicious foods and drinks a talented chef can prepare. Right, so that's food. Boxing, security, fitness. Bounty hunter. Ooh. Wherever there are wanted individuals, there are those who will profit from their capture. See, I'm more of a thief than I am a bounty hunter, if I'm honest. Not feeling chef. Combat medic. Nah. Cyber runner. What's this? From Neon to New Atlantis, the Megacorp stand as monuments to power, prestige and profit. You've worked for and against them on the inside or out. This is pretty cool. For a combatant who values discretion above all else, the ability to approach a target undetected and kill them with a silenced weapon is as terrifying as it is effective. That's not bad. We've got all the thievery stuff as well. I'm not feeling diplomat. Explorer might be interesting. Shut up with the heron comments. I could already feel them coming. Astrodynamics, surveying, gangster, nah, that's not me. Homesteader, geology. Newly discovered minerals mined from alien planets and moons have directly led to some incredible technological advancements. Not sure. Or there's file not found. Jeez. Xenobiologist, space scoundrel. I mean, that kind of sounds like me. Considering the popularity of the personal sidearm in the settled systems, familiarity with weapons is often considered essential. Piloting and persuasion. That's not so bad. Scavenging, gastronomy, no. At the minute, I think I'm leaning between space scoundrel and cyber runner. I quite enjoy breaking, like, things open. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go for that. What's next? Traits? So what are these? Oh, these are apparently optional. Volunteered. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen. Oh, so are these all, like, modifiers that make stuff easier? Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. I kind of want to go without. I kind of just want to I don't want any optional stuff. I'll just go basic. You know what I mean? So how do I do? Finish. Cyber runner. Martin. Oh, for a second there, I thought that was a stylized thing where it put the thing in. That's good. All done? Oh, wait. Finish. Martin. Good. Then how do I finish? Am I missing something here? Martin. I'll try enter again. Oh, I did do enter before. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you for real? How... Video games, man. How lovely is it that they want to address us correctly? Thank you. I like that. I like that. How many people thought I was about to go into a really controversial rant about pronouns in video games? Can you imagine? I knew from the moment that I saw those clips, I was like, I'm going to bait chat so hard. But then I thought, I can't bait properly because if that gets clipped and taken apart too much, then that could just spread like wildfire.
You were one of the weirdest hires
But there you go.
I ever had.
That's as close as I felt comfortable
From
towing the line.
computers to digging for minerals.
Scared me for a
Not your
moment.
turnover rate is so high. Well, you got
It
the
is
sample.
unbelievable.
Client's on
You know
his
what?
way.
Now that
And
I've
only
actually done it, now that I've actually chosen that option,
anything
it's
that
so
happened?
funny that they chose to jump into that settings page to carry on. Like, it was him by default. All the people that I've seen ranting about it, for the most part, have been, you know, I assume, cis male. And yet they're the ones that have been, like, screaming until they're red in the face on Twitter and stuff. And it's like, so wait, hold on. This whole time I thought it was an option that gets
Hey,
thrown up in your face.
say something.
It's just there as an optional. It's mad. Let's see. Everything went black after I went into the tunnel. I'm not giving anything up.
Well, makes the paperwork easier. And we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Mouse 3 to switch between first and third person. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. I mean, it's a very... Oh, no, there you go. You can mouse wheel out. Okay, good. I was about to say, initially, that was a very claustrophobic third person.
Whoa.
Very, very tight spacing.
Explorers group?
Client is here. Once we
Thought they
sell
were
that
kind of a
rock,
joke.
we can start packing up.
He's busy
Not
talking,
a
buddy.
joke. You're just too young to know better.
We got speed.
Lynn sure seems to like you.
Half
Guess
the
you
crew
would
doesn't
know,
believe Earth
being the
exists,
boss and
but
all.
it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring
Sure.
space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Oh, wait.
All right, Dustin.
Oh, wait, are there two
Airlock.
different ones? Hold on. So
To
one, two... Oh, interesting. Oh, so you can either press the middle mouse button to go between there, over the shoulder, or further away, or you can just mouse wheel to do a gradient between them, although it's quite... Oh, in fact, it is only the mouse wheel to actually still scroll between them. Interesting. Open the data menu. See what we got. What do you want me to do? Select the area in the lower right corner to access your inventory. Yeah. Select the helmets category. Helmets, helmets, helmets. Select the helmets category. Weapons, spacesuits, packs, helmets. There it is. God. I don't know why I couldn't see that for a second. Oh, press and hold tab to exit. Nice. You know what it was? Is that my brain was looking for helmets at the top of the list. Just I was imagining it. Oh, is my helmet not on? Oh, bloody hell, my helmet's not even on. It's because I pressed it again before turning it off. Good. All right, we're fine. What's the gravity like here? Oh, I tell you what, it's pretty generous on this planet. I've no idea where we are, but sure. You can have conversations in third person. I don't like how they went to the Oblivion style of zoomed in first person conversations, personally. Fallout 4's conversations felt more natural. Okay. The problem is the only Bethesda game I've ever really played to any kind of length is Skyrim. And I guess the Elder Scrolls Online. But aside from that, I've really not played much of Fallout. I think I've done Fallout on like a single stream each time. And that's about it. How do I do like a slow walk? Because obviously if I had a joystick, I could probably soften how much I'm pushing down on W. I kind of wondered how I could walk slowly forwards. Hey up. This individual is busy. Well, I mean, it's not like he's got a quest icon on his head and I've been told to go and speak to him or anything, is it? Just let me speak to him.
Barrett?
Man,
I want to speak to you instead then. Hello, friend. Listen, everybody's busy.
That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Like he can't see it in her hand.
I found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
Oh, so it does a bit of a transition into like a first-person thing.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All this.
Interesting. So when you crouch...
The scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Oh, God.
Barrett?
The Crimson Fleet. That doesn't sound good. Hold off pirates, grab a weapon. All right, time to scrap. Grabbing a weapon is optional, though. What's this, Undertale? What are you talking about? Oh, they're pirates. All right, sure. How do I change between my weapons, then? Let's see. Cutter, weapon, Eon. There you go. Can I just sneak aboard their ship and go back with them? That'd be cool. Nice. Okay. Oh, I missed my chance. I wonder if that's possible. Damn. I don't know if I have a melee. Oh, jeez. Don't know how I feel about the over the shoulder stuff. Are you a baddie? You are. Nice. Oh, I can choose. I can jump into first person. How do I see which ones are which? It's not until I'm like properly hovered over an enemy that I can actually tell who's who. And at the minute, all of our spacesuits just look like they're just like just grey.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Look at him stood there. He looks like he's pissed himself.
Well, that was some.
That's how a
fine
kid
work
stands
on
in front
the
of you when they go,
You
I
dug
had
up
an
the artifact,
accident.
right? That means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Should we move the VTuber to the other side and race it to the top right? Let me see once the HUD is up again. I'm happy to move stuff. If they can tell me what the artifact is, artifact of yours is, I'm in.
Nothing wrong with honest work.
Sure.
Although, yeah. See your point.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place?
Sure.
I know, but he's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as
I love that he went
touches that
as though she interrupted him.
Don't tell
I guess she might have pulled her face, but we have no
Fine.
context for that.
It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty.
You can favorite weapons to
You're
make
on to
switching
bigger
easier.
things.
To be honest, I didn't even try the number keys.
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Argos? I quit that job years ago.
Just
I don't want to go
go
back to that.
before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Wowzers, a watch. Thanks, Dad. Brilliant.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now,
Top or center? I don't think you understand how the VTuber works. I can't just be floating in space. Let's have a look. You're giving me your ship.
technically, it's not even mine.
Oh.
Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Okay.
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Okay. Well, let's go meet Constellation then.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Right, let's have a look at the HUD real quick. I don't feel as though the Razer logo is really impacting anything too much. I think that's tucked away nicely in the corner. The only thing I'm really over, I guess I'm over my health bar, I guess. Problem is I can't see everything properly. Hold on. Oh, jeez. How does it look now? I'll be covering the map there. What if I go here? Would this do the job? Maybe that would work. Maybe if I was just in this corner. There's like a slight layering to all of this. What do you think? Think that looks okay?
You going? Staying around isn't helping us out any.
I feel like that works. I feel like I'm not covering any major HUD as I can tell when everything remains on the screen. Looks good to me, dude. Is there anything here I can steal before we go? Seeing as I'm a little rascal. Go inside this building anyway, Ian. No. Oh yeah, let me check the weapon swapping. Okay, so weapon swapping's not on currently, so let me go to weapons. Where's favoriting? B. Oh, damn. I guess just 1, 2. So then now when I press 2 and 1, I move between them. Okay, perfect. That's what we wanted. Loot the bodies. Oh, yeah. Are they still here? Oh, you're alive. Did he say One Piece? Damn. We really are going to see an L. I mean, shall I just take everything for now? I can empty out later on. What a compromising position. Oh! Apparently, he popped a finger in whilst we were at it. Sure. Oh, some of our guys actually died. Interesting. And there was this one that I domed over here as well. Oh, I got a gun from it. Sick. So did these guys also drop weapons or nah?
Really shopping. I can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Oh, you're not dead. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Let's crack on.
Hey, you got any good hits in?
Hello, hello. This is the Scary Game with Pronouns people are getting mad over. It is. I was absolutely ecstatic when I saw the pronouns. I was screaming and shouting just like everybody else. But for good reason. You know what's really funny about the whole pronoun thing is, you know, if they have to like write a letter or fill in a form on a website, you've never seen them kick off about having to declare Mr. or Mrs. You know what I mean? Like if they write a letter or if they got a bank card or anything, like I get pronouns and more specifically he, him, you know, she, her, but Mr. and Mrs. is still very much a classification as well. Like they are a part of life already. It's not as though it's suddenly being forced. Very bizarre. You know what they should do? They should just have a video game where it's just, you know, a protagonist and then just give them the opposite pronouns just to trigger those people to be like, look, this is what you would actually be against. Like, this is what would actually upset you. And even then, it shouldn't. You know what I mean? It's all just so daft. Right. All aboard! Yeah, that's the one I kept seeing as well, is people comparing the choosing boy or girl in Pokemon or whatever. But again, I guess that's only 2 options as opposed to 3 or beyond, but it's from such a different time. Now, I will mention, I have no qualifications to fly this thing. None whatsoever. But so far, I'm blagging it. Oh my god. Jeez. I have no idea which way to go or what I'm looking at. I'm just gonna yeet myself into the fucking sun.
Controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Right then. Hold left alt and use WS and D to switch between systems and allocate power. You can skip the ship tutorial by powering up all the systems, including the grav drive. So what was it? Oh, I see. So those options in the... I mean, can you see them? These ones just here. So these options just here, I can move between.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed,
okay,
by increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
So I can't increase it.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle.
Yeah.
Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Wait, I'm not sure I understood that.
Boosts can be engaged or temporary bursts of speed.
Is it saying about putting the center of the bar there for speed?
Let's turn our attention to the shields.
Oh, I think it is, right, yeah. So when I'm holding Alt, I move between the HUD in the bottom left. But then when I press W and S, that's doing my speed and acceleration. You can see that bar going up and down, so I want to just basically hover it in the middle. And then mouse is doing everything else. Oh my god. My eyes glazed over when Vasco started talking. Yeah, I do feel as though you need a slightly more engaging character.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
I mean, I am just sat completely still, but sod it.
On the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Sure, I mean, I did it, but I felt like I was sat completely stationary the whole time.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
Bloody hell.
Search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Whoa, easy now. Sure. I'm trying to fly close to the stuff. I'm guessing it's pointing me towards this thing here. So the arrow, yeah, okay. So this is an interesting one to control. I don't think I've ever played a space one quite like this. There we go. Yeah. So I'm guiding with the circle around the center circle. And then I'm pressing W to move faster. And then left shift to boost. And then playing it out from there. My turning speed's really low, but I can't remember what it said was the thing. And it's E to cycle between targets. Let me just get a lock on. So you get a lock on just by basically... Nice. You get a lock on simply by just hovering over it. I've got no boost at the minute. I've exhausted that by pressing left shift. So if I press E, it seems to have locked onto him. I'll just try and stay on this fella. It's a little bit weird. It's one of those things where it feels like I'm almost playing like a static Time Crisis kind of game, and then all of a sudden they whiz past me. I'm sure as time goes on and I get more proficient at it, I will probably then start to feel like I'm actually making big strides when I feel as though I'm actually navigating a lot of space. At the minute, I'm kind of just turning my ship. I mean, I guess technically I am moving forwards a little bit because I'm going 27 miles per hour, but it doesn't feel that way. I feel as though I'm very, very still.
At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete.
Oh, nice. So I don't have to get crazy close in order to loot stuff.
Pirates.
Just going to boost forwards a second, get close enough to grab those ship parts. Then my quest or mission is over here. Press tab to open the data menu. From there, you can do everything else. Yeah, I don't feel like that tutorial is going to land for most people. I can imagine people struggling with that. I'm sure it's very second nature eventually, but yeah, that wasn't the most thorough of ones. So it said open my tab menu, but what was I opening my tab menu for? Sorry, was it for the star map? It said. Right, travel between the stars, zoom out to see the entire star system, zoom out again to see all the stars in the settled system. Plot a course by selecting the star system you want to travel to. Your ship can only jump so many light years at once, so distant star systems require you to jump to a closer star first. Right, okay. So we've got the Argos extractor spot. Wasn't it mouse wheel out, it said? Oh wait, so you let me zoom into there, but that's it. I can use my WASD to rotate around here. Mousing in and out does that. I swear it said mousing out to see further out was the plan, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? That's the furthest out I can mouse, which is kind of annoying. Was it tab, did you say? Oh, tab. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, yeah. Right, okay. So tab takes you out, and tab takes you even further out. So there are thousands of planets you can visit. Alright, that's good. So, star map again. Tab out once. That's where we're headed. We're headed to Crete. I've been there on holiday. God, you don't have to press... You have to press a load of bloody buttons just to do one action. I think I had to press about 3 or 4 inputs just to go to Crete then. Okay. Right, let's see.
We have arrived in orbit, the abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain.
Press tab to open the data menu. From there, open the star map. Do I actually have to choose to go down onto the island? The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the Crete Research Lab map icon is in view. Okay. So, there it is. Oh, so that's... I can choose somewhere else to land. Gotcha. And I can do that to land. Good. Let me scan this place first, though. Whoa! Oh, okay. That was cool. Damn. Sure. All right. Let's land there. See, part of me wanted to put my landing spot slightly further away, but then a little part of me was worried that it was going to be a case of, oh, yeah, it's only a tiny bit of distance on the size of the planet, but actually you are kilometers and kilometers and kilometers away from the next quest objective. Oh, there's going to be a Neon Galaxy Battle Pass for MCCI Season 2. We'll have a little read of that blog post at the end of the stream today. Okay, Vasco, what's the crack? What are you sending me? So can I scan these things or nah? Let me see, do I have any form of, like, scanner? Ammo, aid, resources. What's this? Health. So I guess if I... Can I favorite it? Oh, medpack is already on 0. You press F to scan. Okay, hold on. Oh, I thought you were kidding then. Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scan progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can be sold for credits. Ooh. It's cool that it tells you the percentage as well. So it tells you how much flora, fauna, and resources you have to scan. So we've scanned 1 resource, and then we've got more of each to do. Okay. Scanner mode is also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation. So how do I scan you? E, was it? Nice. I don't want to scan you. Oh, it says 13% scan, so how do I scan you more then? Is it I have to stand near you? So I'm just looking at the options. Oh, that's cool. There's like a photo mode. Oh, damn, you can even like fly around to here. I'll take that. Cool. Let's have a look. Temperament wary, 25% scanned. It doesn't appear to be going up. I've only got surface mode and surface map. Photo mode, sorry, and surface map. Multiple scans on one thing. Oh, you can't do multiple scans on one thing. So I have to find more examples of that mob. Give it a try. Oh, iron.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
So can I use my beam to... Nice. Do I just automatically get it when I break it? I'd hope so. Bit of silver. Okay, cool. How do I sheath everything if I don't want a weapon? I've tried pressing the button again, but that doesn't seem to work. Is that more iron? Hold R. Okay. Is that what I've already grabbed? Or can I still mine? Oh, yeah, I can still mine it. Never mind. So I'm assuming I've already scanned you, so let's see if I can find some more. Scanned. 13% scanned. Oh, lead. Thank you. Exit scan mode first. Ah, yeah, cool. I mean, I'll keep scan mode on just because there's a lot of stuff here worth scanning. Do each of those count as individual ones, or are they the same? Yeah. Oh, interesting. So that does actually highlight it when it's visible. Part of me kind of just wants to keep scan mode up. Because when I have scan mode on, everything then gets highlighted when it's within enough range. So it's probably beneficial to me. I think there was a plant over here I can scan from the start. So I'm assuming when a survey hits 100%, that's when it then becomes profitable, right? Can I scan the ship? No. What we got? Silver again. Note how it uses the symbol on the table of elements on the scanner. Yeah. Still to this day, I can remember hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Oh god, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Is it something like fluoride, neon, sodium, potassium, aluminium, phosphorus? Something like that? I think that's the order of the first however many. Our old teacher used to get us to like say that over and over. I think he was more on it about saying those in order and remembering them than actually what like the symbols even were. Like I couldn't tell you that iron is, what was it, Fe? I couldn't tell you any of that crap. Alkanes, what the hell are alkanes? You can scan, pick up the plant's ingredients. Hold on a minute. Does this do anything or no? Oh, I didn't realize my gun's got a charge on it. Oh, but it charges back up. Okay, fair. I was just looking at the gun. It's burned out. I wonder if it needs all 100 in order to break that. Or it might just not be something that I can even drill just yet. Oh, damn. Okay, I can pick up the plant's ingredients. I swear I've been mashing E on them previously and got nothing for it. Argon. Why is everything ARG in this? I guess I really am a space pirate. Argos, Argon. You can't mine that. Get close to it. Oh, wait. Do I have to be stood a certain distance from it in order for mining to work? I just assumed if it was making contact and flicking off all the embers. Argon is a gas. Oh, is that why I can't do it? Get a cheeky bit of iron. Nice. Where are those other plants? Let's go grab the the harvesting stuff off of them. Just sliding along a little bit. Nice. Oh, water. Damn. Oh, didn't expect to find water here. Jeez. Can I scan this bad boy? Nice. Oh yeah, it's weird. It seems to be if you mark there, then you can't harvest, but then when you go across it just ever so slightly, then it marks. Sorry, I'm still just looking around, seeing what we can do. I'm not going to be full harvesting the whole time. It's more just... I'm just wanting to understand the survey system. Just so I can understand its benefits. And whether it feels worthwhile to do. Oh, lead. Have I scanned any lead yet? I think I have. How big is the playable area on each planet? I'm not the developer, dude. I don't know what you want from me. People come in and ask mad questions sometimes. How long's this game? I'm literally playing it for the first time. I don't know if it's 14 hours or 80 hours. Not a clue. Okay, there we go. Flora is... Oh, it says biome complete. So is that basically telling me that within my current radius, I've scanned everything that I can of flora? Where are more of those bugs? And I'm guessing maybe it will say it won't have the biome complete message when I then move to another part of the planet, I would guess. So for as long as I can see it, that's at least implying to me that there's nothing to be scanned nearby, which is good. Game Radar says somebody's beaten it in less than 3 hours. Jeez. How many days did it take you to make this game? Well, I started with making a donut in Blender, and I thought, oh, that's pretty good. Like, that's, you know, just a planet with a hole in the middle of it. And I thought, I'll just press Control Z a couple of times, then Control C and Control V lots of times. And then once I'd done that, all I had to do was set a background color and I basically had Starfield made. So, you know, you can say you're welcome. You can give me 50 quid and we'll all move on with our day. Glad to have been of service. Best game dev you ever did see. Right, I tell you what, I'm not seeing any more resources or fauna. I might be being really stupid here, chat. Is fauna living organisms? Obviously, flora. I guess flowers are technically living, but flora flowers. Is fauna like, you know, creatures? Fauna is animal, flora is nature. Okay, cool sound. There's a marker over there of like 700 meters. It says unknown. So I want to investigate it. I know I've got a quest icon behind me, but still. Did I just get some kind of sprint boost? Because I'd like gotten going a bit. Hello Martin, why did you implement the pronouns mechanic? Just because I'm a madman. You know what they say, any publicity is good publicity. I did it just to troll them. They've done the marketing for me. Oh, that is really quite far away. Okay, sod it. We'll go to the quest icon first, then we'll play it out from there. Yeah, I did think that fauna sounded like fawn. That's kind of where my head was going with it. By the way, the sound tracking and the volume of everything in this game is perfect for when I've got my aircon on. Makes everything stand out nicely. Nice.
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of smaller, independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Okay, let me come out of scan mode. Let's find out what the crack is in here.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands.
Is there a way to turn my torch on and off?
A secret UC facility.
Oh, I thought that was an interact icon then. Toxin, sure. I'll take that. What the hell is this summoning circle? Ah, F is that. Can you punch things? How do I punch things? Because when I've got nothing in my hand and I left click, it brings out my gun. I've tried pressing V and V also brings out my gun. So look, V, weapon. Oh! Oh, so it brings out my gun and then also then I can still melee. Okay, good. I'm just going to see whether I can set that to a thumb button. Give me a sec. Fuck it out. Any video game ever just needs a search bar. Even if it's only on the PC adaptation, but being able to just search and have it go down would be phenomenal. Right. Main gameplay, melee. Oh, grenade. I'll put grenade. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Defaults. Confirm. No. Fucking hell. How do I set the Alt key? Oh, there we go. Now it works. What? For fuck's sake! Ah! Right. Why does it make it hard to hover over one of the icons? Look, why does it... If I'm on there and I scroll down, you shouldn't go to the left. It should always be whatever is underneath my cursor. Jeez. How does that get through QA? I can't fathom it. I genuinely can't understand how this makes it out of Bethesda's playtesting with someone going, oh yeah, when I tried to set a keybind, an alternative one, just that happened. The fact that slightly going green would imply to me that somebody is potentially nearby. This is the problem with me in RPGs. I pick up anything I can. Where do I see how encumbered I am? Is that it, mass? Is that my inventory haul? 70 out of 135, alright. I can keep grabbing random stuff for now. What was that? What can I grab from here? What was completely unnecessary for me to own? No, nothing. Vasco, look, mate, I'm trying to be stealthy here. You're going to be giving the game away. So I told him it's 100 credits. Well, I tell SysDef who gave me the code. You kidding? He was so scared he kicked in an extra 20. Damn near pissed himself too. Oh yeah, dude, let me scan this cup. Is that someone's dinner? I want that. Give me that. How do I open it? How do I open it? It's not working. Oh. Somebody come in here? How do I open things? I thought it would be E. That doesn't appear to work. Oh, sorry. Is it because I'm not using the oven mitt? I've been bested, everybody, by the microwave. Sure. Hold E, maybe. I can try. Give it a go. Oh, wait. Is it, Oh, no, I don't know. You press E and nothing happens. You hold E. And it kind of... Well, that's absurd. I have to kind of, like, jump. Just stay open. I must be missing a trick here. There must be... There must be something to this. Oh, no, because then when I get close, it just closes again. What the fuck is going on? Fuck you. Can I? Oh, wait. Is there a button for changing which shoulder I'm looking over? Tell me if you see it. I'm not seeing it myself just yet. No, not toggle POV. Maybe you can only look over the right shoulder in this game. It'd be a shame if that's the case, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for that. These are all like crazy subset menus. Toggle view. I know toggle view is just this. It's the pressing the mouse button. What? Oh, sick. I don't know if that was me or him. Oh shit, bed. Really? Your health is low, use a med pack by pressing 0. That is not an easy to get to key. Who decided that?
You might die.
We need a better key for that. Who in their right mind decided 0 at the end of the keyboard was the one? Hey, I'm playing mouse and keyboard, so I'm going to put it on the dead center of the keyboard, where it's equidistant from both hands. Just not quite sure I understand that design choice. I thought he said a wokeness check. That would have been so funny. Oh yeah, check the bodies. I'm gonna have to get into the habit of doing that. A rescue axe. Alright. Did I get another gun from that? Oh, dude, I've got like 5 weapons. Jeez. Oh, I can even use the axe as well. Okay, I'm definitely adding that to my arsenal. Favorite. Put the axe on 4, I guess. Maelstrom on 3. Oh, it's even got a red dot. Ooh. And the axe as well. How goes the space traveling? I've not done much of it just yet. I've flown from one planet to the other. I lost my job at Argos, and then that was basically it. Still don't know how to mantle between shoulders. Okay, this is fine. Anything inside of here? I'm just gonna take bloody everything, dude. Did Vasco just open the door that I closed? I mean, I guess I should be aware that he's following me, but he's also just kind of giving the game up constantly. Yeah, let me find a better button for putting heals on, because 0 is just not the one at all. Like, never in a million years is 0 a good idea. Oh, wait. Oh, it does kind of a slow-mo, I guess. I'm not sure I'm feeling that, though. That feels quite slow to trigger, if I'm honest. It's called quick keys, but... like, if I press it 3, 2, 1... like, it's... I don't know. That doesn't feel like I could quickly toggle in and out of it when... in the middle of combat. Where's... so is it technically quick key 10, then? There we go. Maybe if I make mouse 3 heal and I'll just use the mouse wheel for zooming in and out. That seems like a good idea to me. Whose personal possessions can I steal? Fantastic. Kind of thought that was the bloody Optic logo then. Gold pyramid sculpture, sure. Oh, a safe. No digipicks. Oh, conveniently there's one right there. Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps. Let me read that again. I did that thing where I read it and wasn't reading it. I was reading it out loud for the sake of you lot, but not reading it for my own brain. Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key to fill in the gaps. Each key can only be used once. I still don't think I understand. I bet you as soon as I do it, I'll get it. Can I do a quick save first? Is that a thing? Save. Oh, quick save. There you go. Nice. In fact, I'll do a regular save as well. Nice. Right. Let's give this a try. So this is a novice lock. So it's E to start. I don't even know how to start. I don't understand. So that covers those two, but doesn't cover that one. Pick a key and rotate it. Oh, I rotate it like that. Right. Got you. Okay, is that good? Nice. Sure. Hey, there you go. 820 credits. Credits look really cool, by the way. Nice. Okay, cool. Right, I kind of understand what's going on there. It feels as though you've almost got to make sure you're definitely using the right one, because if you use the wrong key too early, then it means the subsequent layers on the digilock, you've then screwed yourself over. I don't know if you're able to go back to the start or what, but I did it. I did the thing. I've got a dart. Don't need a notebook. I do need those balls. Okay. Oh. Bit of coffee. Anybody for coffee? Anybody for coffee? I don't know why you're all getting rowdy. Just said anybody for coffee. What's funny is I said that anticipating chat would kick off, but the chat was just like, coffee sounds great. My chat is just Labradors. I love you all. Right, now Vasco, can you just like
Captain,
stay here?
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm.
Okay.
The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death,
Yeah.
and often with an object multiple people wanted.
I love that even Vasco is like, yeah, he's just a bit of a dick. Right, how do I don't want him following me. I feel like he's just going to give me away. Oh, I healed when I shouldn't have, but never mind. Let me get the axe out. Can I do an axe finish? I don't know how to move slowly. I hope there's like a finisher that I can do on them.
The heck?
It didn't even get to the top! Oh, for God's sake. Damn it. That's annoying.
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
I need to find out if there's a way for me to move slowly. I mean, that may just have been that person saw me in their peripheral, but I feel as though at the moment I don't know how to approach slowly. I don't even remember if I even chose the assassin subclass. I don't even remember what I chose now. Tell you what, for an SMG, this doesn't hurt much, does it? Can I finish you off? Ah, cool.
Requires so much bloodshed. The enemy is no longer visible. Searching.
Is that Galactic Kaplunk? Or is that a pen holder? I'm not entirely sure. I can see somebody getting that for whiteboard markers later on.
There are no hostile organisms nearby.
Well, you're full of shit, 'cause there's one right in front of me.
Take that guy down, huh?
I am picking up faint signs.
Let's have an axe fight. Damn. I mean, it doesn't really count because I'd already weakened you. I thought he martyrdomed. I thought he dropped a grenade before he died. I was so sure that's what was going on. Well, this looks like the spot where something might appear. What in the human centipede is that? Experimental analysis of selected clone cell. Jeez. Always happy to take a genetic sample. Yeah, I want to touch the weird thing. How do I touch the weird thing? Let me put my hands in the gloves. Oh, come on. Let me touch the weird... I don't even know what it is. Stingray, I guess. Just thought, let me loot the bods. My inventory's got to be getting pretty full now, you'd imagine, right? Caps for walking, slow and sneaking. Ah, okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, cool. Although it does seem to be if I'm sprinting, then press... Oh, wrong button. So sprint in, press caps. Doesn't slow me down. It only does it when I next come out of it. Although it does toggle from normal walking speed to slow if I'm only walking, and then toggle into into slow mode, so that's good to know. Step back, Vasco. This could go horribly wrong.
Enemy damage registered.
Nope. No? Alright. I thought that was going to be something more. Bloody hell.
No one's getting through.
I keep accidentally healing up because I do the mouse wheel to zoom out, and it takes about 10 minutes to mouse wheel out. So then I end up clicking it thinking, oh, was that the keybind that I did? And then I end up screwing myself over again.
Something's out there.
I think it's just Vasco is just causing us to have 0 stealth. Oh, oh. Okay, no, he spotted me. Never mind. Caps lock off. Tell you what, the reaction time on the melee weapon's really slow. I'm hitting and it just doesn't really kick in for a while. Like, I'll tell you next time that I'm doing the weapon swing. So, like, I press it now. I had to press it numerous times for that to work. So when I said now, I clicked, nothing happened. Then I started spam clicking, then it eventually kicked in. I'll try again. Ready? And... where's the enemy? You ran out of O2. Further exertion will cause O2 buildup. How do I fill up my O2 then? Is that something I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on? No digipicks. Okay. Oh dear. Well, I'm just going to fucking die then, aren't I? I've run out of O2, but I don't know how to fix it. Do I have to stand by... I don't even know. My O2 is going down really, really quickly. Then my CO2 is spiking up. Oh, right, I see. So it's acting like a stamina gauge. So if I stand still, does it then build back up again? Right. I wasn't aware that system was even in place. Yeah, how full is my inventory at the minute? Oh, it's because I'm also over on that as well. Oh, dear. What's heavy? Please tell me... Hold on. Sort by name, sort by value, sort by weight. That's what I want. You know what's weird, though, is the keybind in the bottom right corner right now says sort WT, which would imply sort by weight, which would imply that I'm not currently on weight, and that I would then go to weight when I press Z. And that's saying sort by name, so it's currently on sort by name. Why? Who did this HUD? Why are such simple things wrong? Sort by weight. Mass. And then this is saying sort by name. And obviously it's, you know, 3, B, C, D, F, stuff like that. So that would imply if you press Z, then you'll move to sort by name. That's weird. I feel as though the keybind should always tell you what will happen as a result of the button press. But that's just my take on it. Maybe I'm silly. Maybe I'm wrong. What was that? That was worth 6 grand, by the way. Pirate assault space. Did I steal an entire spacesuit? No wonder I'm knackered. I'm carrying one of those around in my pocket. Christ. I mean, it's worth a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I'll take it. How much is it worth? 6 grand. I mean, is it better than what I'm currently wearing? I guess is the question. Thermal is up. Corrosive is up. Airborne 0. Radiation 10. Compared to equipped. So airborne is not as good as mine, and radiation's not as good as mine. It's fine. Right, hold on then. So let's do sort by... Oh, no, that's not it. Let's do sort by weight. What can I get rid of? So that suit weighs a lot. That Grendel I don't think I've even seen just yet. That is quite heavy for what it is. Value of 240 though. The value of it's pretty decent. I've got smaller things I can ditch. Let's just start ditching stuff we don't actually need, alright? So, drop. What else do I need? You can give it to your companion. Oh, can you? What, so I can turn around and give him it?
While I am programmed
Let's trade
carrying
gear.
objects is one of my simple...
Oh, so is that what Vasco is currently carrying? So how do I change to my inventory to give to him? How does that work? Inventory queue. Okay. What is that his inventory or my inventory? Okay, so if I give him miscellaneous. In fact, no, if I go, hold on. If I go back to spacesuits, if I give him this one, trade, E. Do I have 2 of those? I think I had 3 of those. Jesus. Oh, I bet you I don't weigh anything now, do I? Cheers, buddy. Okay, we're down to 121. Okay, that's good. We'll just chill for now then. Bloody hell. Oh dear. Hey, got a digipick though, and then there was a doorway back down here that I wanted to go through with the digipick, wasn't there? Yeah, it was this one here. Right then, the real question, what's the quick save button? Findings. Quick keys, quick load, quick save. F5 is quick save, and quick load is that. So F5, unlock. Right, let's do the digi key again. Oh wait, so you can see 1 layer in. Interesting. So that, I mean, that technically would work, I guess. I'll go for that. E. Oh, that does work. Ah, no. Oh, you can do an undo. Oh, cool. Okay. I tell you what, this lockpicking stuff is interesting. I quite like the system. Right, so at least I know on one of the layers there's a single one. So if I exit out, then do a quick load. Let's give that a go. I just want to fully understand it before I go for it. Okay, so I've got to keep the what? So wait, which one would I even use then? Because wasn't there a layer that only had a single thing on it? Let me just see how you look. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. I like that. So what's some value in here then? What have I broken in here to get? Oh, hello. Oh my god. Jesus.
War never changes. We're at war. By establishing the colony of Vesta, the Freestar Collective have forced the UC's hand, the unmitigated Gaul, thinking they could establish control over a 4th star system. Such a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Narian. Our diplomats, I'll be honest, none of this is going in. None of this is going in. Also, that's really quiet, isn't it, when I do that? Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to turn up the gain on that a little bit. Where's the software? There it is. Okay, hold on. So, when I put this on, hello, test. Let's turn it up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, megaphone. Hello. I'm trying to figure out what the old setting I used to use was. I feel like that was it, right? Something like that. Give it a bit more punch on it. Yeah, okay, cool. Good. Right. Anyway, back to it.
There's a lot of lore here, and I just don't know if I'm invested enough to want to go into it. I'll skim over it, though. Right, so this is from Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility, 2308. God, that's the year that this was written, I guess. I don't know what year we're set in currently. Diplomats tried to resolve peacefully. Council of Governors wouldn't listen. Apparently claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather just an insignificant farming outpost. Red Devils and Stalkers worked in perfect unison. The results were everything we could have hoped for. No Red Devil or Stalker casualties. Vesta's defenders were apparently taken by complete surprise. Fatality rate of 93%. Great day for the Red Devils, a great day for the United Colonies, and a great day for Xeno warfare. It's not lost on me that this classified facility is actually located within Freestar Collective space. So goes the great game. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, the Stalkers have proven to be exactly the weapons we had hoped for. So it's time to expand our operations. Masters finally approved the next stage of the facility's operations. What was that? Project Pet Shop Phase 2 will now commence. We've officially stopped work on the Stalkers. There are enough creatures in the field to serve the Red Devils, who haven't been here to train in over a year. If they need more, we can gather easily. And then heat leeches. Throughout the settled systems, from civilized worlds to backwater bush towns, pilots have had to deal with the nuisance known commonly as heat leech. I had my own unpleasant experience 4 years ago at New Atlantis Airport. My transport was delayed while the deck crew removed a few of those filthy things from my aft thrusters. Right. They're attracted to heat, feed off it through some endothermic process. Thrusters are the perfect place for them to hide. They can take a full afterburner burst with no ill effects. The ill effects of the heat leeches, that is. A ship with an infestation can generally expect to drop 3 to 5% in thruster efficiency. Right. Working with the heat leeches has been interesting, if not entirely satisfying. We have 11 of them in the lab. Oh, so is that what those things that are pinned up are? The weird things we could touch with the gloves? Perhaps artificially enhance their heat siphoning to completely and instantly disable a ship. Or even better, somehow reverse the process so that they can transfer their own heat into a ship. Right. So heat leeches are what we've seen. Oh, there's another bloody save. Alright, hold on. Quick save. Ready to see me do my magic? So are you supposed to do them in order? Or am I wrong? Maybe that was my problem, because I'm going just left to right there. I'm literally going 1, 2, 3, 4 across these ones that appear on the side of the screen. So maybe I am supposed to be doing them left to right, and I just haven't been. Because I was kind of chopping and changing the order, but maybe as they get more complex, maybe then... Maybe all the novice ones are left to right, and then after that, it's it gets a bit more switching them up. Damn, he had 700 credits on him. Jesus. How many Grendels have I got, by the way? I must have a ton of those by now, right? Weapons. Grendel. I've got 4 Grendels. Like, do I need that many, or... I guess it's not a problem to have more, but still. Let me whack one on my favorites. It's 5. Oh dear. What kind of beast came out of this? Spoon, empty coffee bag. God damn it, this game makes me want to have all the things. Oh, you've opened up as well. Hello. Right then. Terramorph specimen.
Thanks to the UC Marines, we now have the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of archaeologists first made contact. This is also very loud. Hold on. We'll find the sweet spot. I mean, 0 might just be the shout, but it just, for some reason...
It sounds... Is it that much quieter? Hello, Tess. Speaking.
And then when I put this one on, yeah, it does seem to go down to like -10, so maybe I do crank it up a couple. Yeah, there you go. Nice. According to my research, a group of astrogeologists made contact nearly 100 years ago on some remote moon. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous and was alone. There's currently no record of how it got there, so it was sheer cosmic chance that the astrogeologists or rather, it found them. Scientists were quick to categorize it Alkisio Machina? Roughly killing machine. Good. Terramorph. I read the official record once of the 8-person squad. Only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those 2 lost a leg. Wow. Today we fit the Terramorph with the NCI. If our experience with when the grunts first dropped off the creature is any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes.
Right, okay, sure. It's a lot of science talk, and I'm sure it'll make sense in the long run, but I think...
detecting a safe nearby. We
Oh, a
could
safe.
make use of whatever is
Ah!
inside, provided you had...
Oh, the guns! It's a bloody heat leech!
And a disregard for personal property.
God, that genuinely made me jump. Bloody hell, I was so excited about doing another safe thing that I got stuck there.
We're all dead.
Oh.
The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Poor Dr. Wynn. Sounds like he didn't today. Right, here we go then. I'm just going to go left to right again. Alright, sound like a plan? You need to do maybe more... I mean, that one is the only choice there, I guess. Nope, I've buggered it. Okay, so you don't just go left to right. Okay, today we've learned. Quick load. I should have looked at the next one in, really. But I didn't. Alright, try it again. So, what we got? Sure. That looks good to me. Let's see. So if you wanted to go here, here, and here, you'd have to go for that one, which means those 2 have got to go on that one and that one. Is that right? Yeah, cool. Got it. Credits! Medpack. Thank you very much. Good. I guess I'm headed upstairs. Onto the roof! The sound effects for the puzzle scratch my brain in the right way. They do for me as well, honestly. They really, really do. Oh, well, that's not a good sign, is it? Here, have a bunch of med kits. Just randomly left about the place. Oh, it's a rare rifle. Go on, then. Spicy gun. I am over encumbered, so we might have to give our boy some stuff. That looks like it could be sorted onto number 3. It looks like it's an SMG type. Does it say what kind of ammunition it takes? 6.5mm. So is that the same as the Eon? Not the Eon, sorry. The Maelstrom. Oh, no, that's different. Oh, no, it is. It's the same as the Maelstrom. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, so I don't have a Maelstrom there anymore. We've got Eon and that. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Can you carry some more stuff for me? I am worried that he's just going to suddenly disappear from the plot, and then I'm going to lose anything that I give to him. But I guess we'll have to see. Weapons, so... I'll just give him any dupes that I've got for now. Quantity, sure. That should help my weight situation a lot. I'm 25 under. I'll take it. Right, quick save. Let's get out there. Show them what we're made of. Oh. Well, I have just about 0 chance of getting out of here undetected, I would imagine. Oh, wait, are they friendlies? Oh.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
They'd probably like me to say that I killed him. I killed Barrett to tell your pirate friends to back off, sure.
Oh, no, you see. We weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship.
Right, great.
Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what
good.
kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
I don't think so, buddy. There's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before more people get hurt.
You're not talking us out of this score.
Okay, fair. To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails. But the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Right. If you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. The frontier creaks anyway. It creaks when it turns anyway. I'm gonna go for 3.
I'm not falling for that.
Damn. Wait, what do you mean you're not falling for that? Didn't I just offer you the ship? I just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me? Go on.
That's, not a bad point.
Hey.
Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure?
We persuaded them. Nice.
Trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Sick. Okay.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Cool. So I can, what, I can just jump off the edge here? Or is that the deal? I don't know if what I did was good or bad, but I managed it. Weapon case. And I'm not taking another bloody Grendel. Get out of it. Nice. Anything of interest here? I thought that was a snowman for some reason. It really, it really formulated a different aesthetic in my head. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little bit. You got fast travel? No, I know I've got fast travel, but I wanted to do some more scanning on the way out. I thought it'd be good to finish the report if possible. What was the key for scanning again? It wasn't R, was it? That was for putting my gun away. What was it to scan again? It was... E? Or was it F? Oh no, it was F. Oh, nice. So we finished the flora. We've got no fauna of note just yet. See, there's fruit on that, but I can't seem to salvage it. Maybe it's still technically growing. I guess we can just wander towards the ship. Sod it. That's only 600 meters away. Do I try to go to it? Or is there a way that I can mark that and then I can just fast travel to it from space? Look for the map icon of your ship and press E over it. Sure. Sod it.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri
Sod it.
system.
Let's get ourselves out of here.
Land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
I'm jumping around my room pretending to float. I'm so immersed. Hey, no jumping on the bed. Don't make me go in dad mode. Okay. So, space. The final frontier or something. Nearer. I wish it was. Oh, brilliant. Right. Well, there's no scan available on it just yet. There's an abandoned outpost. There's one-of-a-kind salvage. That sounds good. What else have we got? I hardly know it. No, come on now. You can't just take it back to a hardly know her. Nero was good. Don't you undermine my jokes. So that says explored, which is interesting. So if I go back to this planet here. So this is the planet we were just at, right? Show resources. So that's the Crete lab. So if I put a marker, say, here, and then press land, will that put me potentially closer to the thing I was looking at from a distance? I don't know if I can zoom in closer on the planet, or whether that's the closest I can zoom in when on the star map. I like that I don't have to faff around with trying to land this thing, by the way. Like, I can just sort of hop out and jobs are good in. Oh, I tried pressing tab to skip this cutscene. In this ship, you can press H to access the cargo hold. You can deposit stuff from your inventory. Ooh. Nice. Cargo hold is F. Okay. Inventory's there. Weapons. We'll pop in any duplicates. Oh, I to be honest, I don't need another knife. Sod it. Packs. Wait, compared to current. So I lose a little bit there. That's fine. I still like my tunneling stuff. That's cool. Oh, these are my clothes. I like the Frontier attire, I think. Oh, I've just put the Frontier attire in. Bloody hell. Store. No, oh. Q is Frontier. Give me my shirt back. I wanted that outfit there. And then it's Q to go back to inventory. Okay, good. Apparel. I want to wear that one. No, I keep... Fuck. What's the button to wear it? Or do I have to come out that inventory first? Frontier. Apparel. Fine. Inventory. Apparel. Store that one. Store that one. Store that one. How do I equip? B. Alright, got it. Miscellaneous. I guess we'll just drop all miscellaneous in. Quest items cannot be moved from the inventory. Fair. Right, we'll lob everything in. That'll be fine. Now my mass is only 70 out of 135. That's a lot more sensible, isn't it? Cool. What's this game about? What does it mean, get up mean? Oh, it means I actually physically get up inside the ship. Cool. How do I exit the ship? I press E. Nice. New survival game. Yeah, so it's like it's basically a Bethesda RPG. So as you can imagine, it'd be hard to encapsulate in just a little quote. Now, I'm pretty certain that I've landed significantly further away than I had originally planned. So, it's not ideal. I was hoping that I was gonna land a bit closer to those things that were only like 600 meters away, but I think I've gone quite a distance. Which is fine. See, look, there's something 800 meters that way. Do you reckon I just go for it? Sod it, let's go for it. Oh, no, maybe not. Actually, no. It's a ball ache, isn't it? It's way too far away. Yeah, sod it. At least you can travel back, though. That's good. Right, then. Let's take off into space. I won't worry about finishing off the survey for this planet now. I'll just bugger off and carry on with the story content. I feel like I've taken ages to do so much of the simple stuff. You know what I mean? Also, Zoa, thank you very much for the 66 months with Prime, dude. Oh no, I lost my streak because I was too busy with work, but now I'm back and I will try to remember to sub. Hope you're doing well, Martin. Thanks, dude. Yeah, never worry about streaks and things like that. Like, if that's something that you find fulfilling, then great, but just supporting the stream whenever you have an opportunity is always grand, to be honest. Right then, star map. Where are we headed to next? Let me just see, actually, if it is possible to... Oh. So when I'm looking at a planet like this... So you got that there. So I'm wondering if when I'm down on the planet, can I set a marker? Show me. What does show me mean? I'm pressing V for show me. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, no idea. Never mind. Right, where am I headed to? Where's the quest icon? Also, I love the fact that that's causing some kind of, like, bend in space and time. Am I going further than here? Oh my god, I am as well. Jesus. Grav jump to Jemison. Sure, I'll do a jump. I'm doing a grab jump, everybody. Hold on to your hats. Ooh, do I press a button here or what? Do I start to boost? Oh, power up grab drive. Oh, wait. So I've got to hold Alt. The grab drive needs boosting up. So it means I have to pull something away. I'm going to get rid of all my shields and be foolish. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Whoa. Wow. Well, that's cool. Damn. All right. Shields back, please. Shields back to full.
This is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
No contraband on ship. Wait for scan. All right, good.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Cool. So now I can go back into the star map and then do my thing. Okay, cool. Civilian outpost or New Atlantis? Let's go to New Atlantis. That sounds fancy, doesn't it? Sweet. So yeah, it's not taking too long to get accustomed to things. I feel the tutorial is a little bit weak because there isn't a charismatic character telling you the things. And I did feel as though I was kind of bumbling through it, but... yeah, the scanning and shooting... like, the gunplay doesn't feel amazing. I did see other people tweeted about this, saying that they kind of hope the gunplay would feel a bit tighter, but it feels a bit meh. It doesn't even almost feel as good as Fallout's gunplay, which is strange, really, given who's made this game. All right. Welcome to New Atlantis, bitches. It is bloody loud here. Why does this look like a COD map? This looks like a map you'd play, like, Team Deathmatch on. That's it. Let's slow ourselves down, buddy. Go for a casual walk. Look, I'm playing the game like I'm, like, one of the people from, like, E3. You know, in, like, E3 gameplay demos, they always get voice actors to try and pretend that they're playing a video game together. And they all walk slowly like this. Like...
yeah, we jumped to that moon 2 weeks ago and we couldn't even manage to figure it out. Yeah, it's okay. We'll go back there another time. Hey, how about we catch the tube over to the center? Sounds good. See you there.
That's how they talk, like with literally that tone of voice.
New Atlantis Transit.
Mast District.
The net. It provides
I know all about masts.
Throughout the city. We can take it direct.
MAST actually stands for man. I'm stupid too. I'm spelling AM. This game seems really cool. I feel like I've not seen the wow factor of this game yet, if I'm honest. But I am only in the first moments of it.
The water is quite aesthetically
I'm sure it will come.
Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics.
To be fair, the gravity's still pretty intense here. Sorry, pretty light, should I say. Oh, for some reason I thought that was a quest icon.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
So Constellation is a thing, not a person.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They...
wow, look at this place.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Sure. Hey, up.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
What up, Sarah?
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
It doesn't matter. I have your artifacts. Pirates attack Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact, sure.
I see.
We'll go with the truth.
Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
Yeah, if he was going to stitch me
Eric
up.
hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Hey, don't be dissing the Dusty.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mateo. Yeah,
Now,
damn, go on.
Let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
He wants to talk about rock breaking, I'll break his fucking kneecaps.
Did anyone see anything?
Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Who else has had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
You've changed mine. Like, he insulted me. I'm not talking about this, that thing almost killed me. Bright lights and music. Got them.
Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Also, Barrett's also pulled something from a rock as well.
Believe me now? Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Timing's a little awkward, isn't it?
Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact.
Let's see what
If
happens.
you could place it on the table here.
I mean, we did get gravity readings, so I guess we'll see.
Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh
Do,
my God.
do you reckon
that's
these
it.
are all part of
They're
some kind of like
reacting.
mega
Look
ship?
at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Oh, it's actually broken into pieces.
You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits.
Imagine it's just the Halo ring. Just out of nowhere.
Well, if you had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Shut up, you heron. All a little much need time to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment.
I like that.
Just like the rest of us.
Thank you. I'll take that. All right, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
If it's just credits, I swear.
In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm?
Sure, whatever that means.
Field anyway. Just mind your head.
8,000 credits. Not shabby, actually. Lodge key added. I didn't see all of the other stuff that came up. I do like this HUD, by the way. I like all the HUD so far. Particularly the one in the bottom left corner. I love the completely useless details.
Satisfied with the quarters available to you.
What we need to find, buddy, is a shop. Where can I sell all the crap that you're carrying?
Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. In case you ever need to build a base for field research.
I could use you on my crew. I mean, where's the trading option gone? How do I see my room? Where's my room? Oh! Oh, wait, hold on. This is not what I expected. I don't live here, do I? Weapon workbench. Ooh! Can I make my cutter stronger? Old Mars skin or default skin? I like default. Oh, look at that. You can put modifiers on it and all sorts. I'm not that great when it comes to modifying weapons in RPGs, so I'll just leave things as they are for now. When they start to feel underpowered, then I'll trade up and do things. Cooking station. All right. Alien jerky. Brilliant. So where does it tell me the actual things that I need? I don't think I can cook anything just yet. I don't think I've got any ingredients. Constellation mission board. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, hold on. Locate aeriform life in ETA Cassiopeia. We're looking for an experienced explorer to locate a planet with aeriform life in the Eta Cassiopeia system. This may require surveying multiple planets within the system. Payment will be automatically credited to your account once a planet has been located. I mean, sure, why not? I'll take that. A mission to locate a planet trait is the most challenging survey mission. Oh, I've picked the hardest one. I thought the one that was 11.5 grand was going to be the hardest one. You'll need to search an entire solar system for a planet that has that target trait. Oh, God. I didn't think it was going to be that hard. It didn't sound that difficult. Locate planets in the target system that have that trait. It's indicated at the bottom right of a planet's info card. Unsurveyed planets will have unknown traits. And then this one. Is that simple enough? Let's see. We're looking for an experienced explorer to survey Vault in Delta Pavonis. Payment will be automatically credited to your account. Okay, at least that's a set location, set reward. Planet survey progress is shown on the planet's info card. Cool. For planets without life, scanning a planet from orbit may be enough to complete the survey. Sick. Okay. We might be able to get $1,000 for basically just doing 2 button presses. 2 dates for Darla 4. Felix Castillo, Naomi Lark, and Andy Varma. What's this one? Forever Human, Feb 2nd. Oster Rodriguez, Lizzie Thompson, Yan Lee, and introducing Timothy Mamey as Dr. Andromeda. I always want to read that word as Andromeda or media, you know what I mean? I always have to catch myself when I first read it. A Canuck Maple Cola, sure. Don't think I need a hammer. I don't think I need any of that. I don't know which one's considered my room, by the way. I get that I'm in, like, the basement right now. But still. The well. Oh. I was about to say I don't know where I'm going to end up, but the well is obviously the place, but I don't know what the well actually entails. Oh, didn't she say that we were going to get our feet wet? Maybe I should not do this right now. Splish splash. Let's see if we can find my room and see if I've got any kind of, like, chest or storage space. I'll go upstairs. Oh, cool. The key does just work. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Right, bed, sleep. It says sleep owned. You cannot sleep in an owned bed. Fair. God, this place really just flows around. That's owned as well. Which one's my bedroom then? Nope, owned. Nope, owned. L ratio. Punching bag. Nope, owned. Christ on a mic. Where's my room? Oh. Pharmaceutical lab. Oh, I can actually create things. So I need some sealant and some fiber to make bandages. Wrapping for cuts and wounds used for treating afflictions. Sure, I'll make some. I'll just make the one for now. Just see how it goes. Do I get experience for crafting things on there? Somebody has that in their bedroom. The fuck? This room looks classy as hell. Oh my god, can I claim this? Oh, hell yeah. I've got succulents as well. Sure. Claimed. There we go. So is that now claimed by me or is that just free? Oh, another meeting room. Who are these Constellation people again? How have they got the dollar for this? This seems bougie, unless everybody in space is this rich. Oh my god, we have a bar. Fuck yes. Little martini glass. You look like you should reveal a secret room.
Constellation, Noel.
Absolutely, Sarah. I've never regretted the decision.
I'm glad to hear it.
Right, have I checked every room? I was just seeing whether there was anything of interest if I explored everywhere. Yeah, it looks like I've searched it all. Okay. Not been up this way yet, though. Oh, I didn't even read where that was taking me. Oh, it just takes me back outside. All right, fair. All right.
I am at your service, Captain.
All right, Sarah, what's the crack? Although, to be honest...
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I actually don't have time to do a mission now, so we'll have just a quick chit-chat and then we'll call it a day.
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a
Have a good
little
time at
more
work, Portal.
seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks.
Okay.
He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
I
don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing.
True.
I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver.
True.
A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Well, there you go. That's all she wrote. Still need some time to get settled. Cool. So I guess when we play this game next, we'll be able to crack on with the mission. The problem is there's loads of games I want to play at the minute, but just no time to play them. Like, I've got this, I've got Sea of Stars, MCC Island's got bloody Season 2 with the Battle Pass starting tomorrow. We've got New Life, which I've given no love or attention to. I've got Pirates, which I'm slowly editing and should really be playing on. Like, it's just... There's just too much. There's just too much. Everything's come at the end of the summer and not during the summer. You know what I mean? Just it feels like the wrong time. It surprises me that game developers don't drop games like this say, like, you know, early to late June. Sometime during June would be ideal, because then people can just sink their summer holidays into it. Students, you know, and adults and stuff. Crazy. Right, well, let's hit up a save. Bam. There we go. And thank you very much for watching, everybody.